Time for another rant here with Gringo Bill. What's going on today, folks? Had a nice early day because I hit about 12 hundo. We get to go home at a G at my work, so that's pretty cool. I just got reading through Facebook. Go figure, right? But I got a ton of friends that used to be or are in the military, and then I started thinking about, see, like how I pick my nose on a vlog too, how you know, we take things for granted a lot. So you know, when I'm at work, like if I don't do something correctly, then the next guy will do it correctly, or you know, like the tech department will pick up the slack. You know, but it does get corrected, and you know, maybe someone's site goes down for 4 hours a day, 2 days, something like that. Yeah, maybe if the site's actually making some money, you may have put them out, you know, $2,000 to $12,000, maybe, and that's big time. So most likely, if anything, you put them out of 135 bucks, something like that, right? So 135 bucks, it's not that much money, nor is it that important. Like, it's not grave. It's not a grave mistake. So, you know, I had some friends that were in Iraq, so they actually had to do some watches for different things called IEDs, or improvised explosive devices that were made by the insurgents. But if they missed those things, they or their friend would die or lose a limb, or you know, be severely wounded. It's just it's funny how we put so much weight on things that don't really matter too much in this world. So, you know, I respect everyone that was in the military or is in the military. I don't respect the politicians that got us into war in the first place for dubious reasons, but that's the case. We are there. We are at war. We're going regardless if we want to or not. Obviously, that's occurred throughout history, but those that had to be there and watch each other's backs have a lot of respect for those guys. You know, like two buddies named Mark, the two Marks, Curtis, Andy, Brian, who else? Shit, Jake was over there when they were blowing up. My buddy Jake was a nuke tech, and he was you know, over in the Persian Gulf when those little fisherman boats were blowing up. I think it was the Arizona. I might be mistaken. Maybe the Arizona was blown up in Pearl Harbor, but regardless, there was like little suicide bombers and fishing boats that were blowing up carriers, and he was on a carrier, so I was really worried about him. But in general, you know, like I said, it's shitty. We're over there. Obviously, we're there for oil, and you know, anyone that tells you otherwise is either full of shit, ignorant, or well, I guess full of shit covers it, or they have a dog in the game, a dog in the fight. So, much love to my military folks. You guys do a lot more than I'll ever have to do, and have done a lot more than I'll have to do. And you know, it just kind of dawned on me. So next time you're worried like that you have to do, you know, even if you're doing something like janitorial work or some bullshit, and someone didn't clean a urinal or some shit like that, and it takes you 30 seconds, it's a pain in the ass. No one got killed. Think about that though, like 22-year-olds, 21-year-olds sitting there with a, you know, an AR, making sure that their friend doesn't get their head blown off, you know? So, I don't know if I'm getting a little too zen with it, but I think I'm pretty grateful for never having to do that, and I'm grateful for those that had to do it. Anyways, that's my vlog and my rant for today, and I hope that you make it a great rest of the week. I might check in on Friday. Well, you know I will in the morning, but until then, take care.